Hi guys, this is Sydney. Today it's going to be a bit of a different video because I've never filmed these kind of videos before. It's going to be my New Year's resolution for 2022. I'm actually turning 30 this year. I'm 31 in Korea, but I'm turning 30 this July, and I thought I would just sit down and really think of what I want to do this year. So I've written everything down in this book, which I bought last week. Such a New Year thing to do. Yeah, I will talk you guys through what I would love to accomplish by the end of this year. So the first thing may sound like an easy thing to do, but it's the most difficult thing for me, which is to take a better care of myself. I actually started to take care of my body a bit more from last year. The year before that, I really wasn't taking a good care of myself, so I wasn't happy with how I looked, how I felt. My body just felt different to how it used to feel back in when I was in my early to mid 20s. So last year I really started to take care of myself a bit more, but this year I'm actually going to try harder. Obviously I'm getting older, so I want to give my body what it would like rather than what it craves. So this is such an easy and cliche thing to do, but I want to drink more water. I need to drink more water. I drink coffee instead of water, so my water consumption is really bad. I'm constantly going to remind myself to drink more water instead of coffee and alcohol, so that's going to be a huge task for me this year. And I also promised myself to eat more fruits. I rarely eat fruits. I only eat fruits when I'm outside and someone feeds me. I rarely eat any kind of fruits at home, so I am constantly gonna remind myself to have more fruits, especially berries, because they are very rich in antioxidants. So I actually had strawberries and blueberries for breakfast today. I thought that was really a good meal, healthy, anti-aging, just light meal that's good for my body, so I'm gonna do that more often this year. And my second New Year's resolution is kind of related to the first one, which is beauty related, and like I said, I'm turning 30, so it's a whole new chapter in my life, and I could actually notice the pillow marks on my skin to stay for longer like everyone else said. It was true. I've started to notice that, so this year is going to be the year of anti-aging for me, and I recently learned with anti-aging you have to take care of your skin at an early stage rather than after the aging process has already begun. So it's like the perfect time for me to take care of my skin from now on with anti-aging products. And Chanel recently launched their brand new #1, the Chanel Red Camellia line. After over 10 years of research, Chanel discovered the strong vitality of Red Camellia to be really effective in early stages of skin aging. So they recently launched this brand new anti-aging line, which I've been to the launch of. So I've been using the Red Camellia line for just over 3 weeks now, and my favorite out of the entire line, I would have to say, is the Red Camellia serum. It's got 5 anti-aging properties. It helps with the wrinkles and pores by giving elasticity, comfort and glow to the skin, and it's actually got a pretty thick consistency, which is perfect for my dry skin. It's nourishing but not overly heavy, which gets absorbed into the skin really quickly, and I love the fact that it comes with an auto dropper like this, so it just gets the perfect amount for you to use every time you get it out. So I've been loving the Red Camellia serum along with the Red Camellia cream, which comes in a tub like this, and it's actually got a pretty thick consistency too, like butter. So you just have to put a bit more pressure when you're applying it, as if you're really applying butter to your skin, and it will just melt away like a dream, leaving your skin with comfort and glow, which I loved. So I've been using these along with their cleanser, lotion and eye cream, but these two I've been using religiously over the past 3 weeks to really see how it works on my skin. During the first week, I really went all out and applied a generous amount of the Red Camellia serum and cream to see the effect on my dull and dry looking skin. And after a few days, my husband actually noticed when we woke up first thing in the morning, he didn't just say that my skin was looking good, he actually said that my skin looked so clear and translucent, which I've never heard him say before, so I was really impressed. And second week in, I could feel and see that my skin was looking really smooth and clear every morning, which usually isn't the case with my dry skin in the morning, so I was really surprised to see that. And when it got to the third week, I kind of felt like I didn't have to apply as much product because I could feel that my skin was looking really translucent and smooth, which I haven't felt in a long time. So overall, I am extremely happy and impressed with how my skin is looking after using these products. But these new Chanel Red Camellia line doesn't only feel good on the skin, they are formulated with natural ingredients that have minimal impact to the environment. And I've also heard from their presentation that they used recyclable and refillable packaging. So the serum actually comes in a glass bottle and the cream actually has a refillable tub like this, and they also use minimal plastic, QR codes instead of those paper booklets, and also environmentally friendly inks, which I was really impressed to hear about. So I've been taking extra care of my skin with these new Chanel Red Camellia line to welcome this new chapter in my life. I also promised myself to apply these products on the neck and on the hands as well, because I feel like that's where the signs of aging kind of shows first. So I am constantly going to remind myself to do that a lot more this year as well. And moving on to the next New Year's resolution for me this year is to step out of my comfort zone and try new things. I'm someone who likes to make a routine and stick to it, which may sound like a good thing, but that also means that I'm always in that comfort zone and I never really try new things. And I thought I would start off by learning new things. And last year I actually briefly got to learn how to do boxing from my personal trainer, and I just loved the fact that I got to release my energy and stress through punching. So I actually really wanted to learn boxing properly, but I didn't think that I would learn it so quickly. I actually signed up for my boxing classes and went out and bought myself my own pair of boxing gloves, which felt weird. I never thought of having my own boxing gloves in my life. I actually had the first class, which I'm not gonna lie, was so exhausting and tiring. I was sweaty, but I can't wait to see how much of a good boxer I could become by the end of this year. And the second thing is this, which is French. And I actually never imagined myself speaking in French, but I just suddenly felt so attracted to the language by the end of last year. So it's not been too long since I felt this urge to learn the language. I just feel like as you get older, you just never have the time to sit down and properly learn something. So I feel like my brain is not doing its job. So I really felt like I needed to study something. Except English, I only studied Asian languages, so learning French is going to be very, very tricky, I'm sure. I actually went out and bought myself this self-taught book. They had so many books in the bookshop, but I went with this one because it comes with free YouTube videos that I could watch to help me with the pronunciation and everything. So I thought I'm gonna study on my own for a bit and see if I could maybe get a tutor. I hope I get to travel over to France after this whole COVID situation gets better to maybe practice a word of French I could speak. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how I get on with that. So that is everything with my New Year's resolution for 2022. I didn't want to make a whole list of things that I probably cannot accomplish by the end of the year. So I tried to make it short and sweet. Maybe I could do a review at the end of the year to see what I've actually accomplished this year. That would be nice. I would love to know what you guys want to do this year. It could be small things. Just leave them in the comments for me to have a read. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all again in my next one.